엄마, Mom. You huffed and you clenched your fists, stomping your feet as you marched out our kitchen door. You made a beeline across the driveway, past our aqua blue Vega that Dad had purchased last year when we first came to America. You walked right up to our neighbor's door and banged. A dog barked loudly. The inside door creaked open and a young woman with blonde hair appeared. A large menacing dog growled right behind. I wondered why you were standing at a stranger's door with your hands up as if you're ready to fight, when just a minute ago you were fixing us lunch on just an ordinary Saturday. I watched you with one small eye, the other eye hidden behind the white ruffled curtain. The kids in my second grade class call me Squinty Eyes, but I don't want to tell you that yet. You're wearing your blue apron, the one that you can put over your head easily when you come home from work after assembling computer parts all day. Your hair is in those Velcro rollers that make your hair look nice when you take them out, like in those black and white photos of you smiling and beautiful in your mini skirt. I breathed deeply, waiting for something to happen, taking in a big whiff of the bean paste soup simmering on the stove. The side door is ajar so I could hear everything. The clock is ticking above the sink in our green and yellow kitchen, the colors reminding me of jelly beans that come rolling out of 1-cent candy machines that you say we cannot afford. You began wagging your finger at the neighbor's face, and with your hand on your hip, you start yelling at her in Korean. 기집애! I never heard you swear like that before. I could feel the spit spewing out of your mouth. 기집애! 내가 봤어. 너의 개가 우리 집 앞에 매일 똥 싸고 있어. You good for nothing. I saw you. Your dog shits and poops in our ivy every day. My heart raced and I started to sweat. The neighbor stood at her door silently. She had no idea what language you were speaking. My English wasn't very good yet, but your English was worse. You spoke Korean to anyone and everyone, and you used body language when words failed. You tried to study English, but you were too tired. You had to sew those clothes on at night to make extra money. You insisted on giving us scalding hot baths, scrubbing our bodies with that red sandpaper sponge that you found at the Korean grocery store. The dog barked excitedly. You were afraid of dogs, but that wasn't stopping you. You yelled louder. 그만둬! 똥 싸게 하는 거 그만둬! 미안하다고 얘기하라! Stop your dog from pooping here! Apologize! You and Dad had saved up all your money in Korea to buy this small apartment building in Hawthorne. With brick walls and an ivy yard, you smuggled cash between seaweed layers and inside the back cover of photo albums. You were proud of your new home. You pointed your finger at the dog and you waited for a response. When there was none, you decided to act it out for her. You pointed to the ivy yard, you pointed to the dog, you pitched your nose, and then you squatted, pretending to go to the bathroom. I crouched further behind the curtain, my face turning red. I hope the woman didn't see me, how embarrassed I was of you. I wanted to shake you, like when you mispronounced words like aluminum foil and napkin. I just wanted my family to be normal. Speak in English, said the young woman in a high-pitched voice. I gathered the nerve to peek around again to see if you understood her and what you would say next. English? Amazed at the request to speak in English. English? 나 English 못한다! I don't speak English. You stared at the woman for a long time. I could feel the wheels turning in your head. You look at me that way sometimes when I can't get that math problem right. Like something is wrong with me. You couldn't believe she did not understand your command performance. So you decided to use the only angry English words you knew from watching TV shows like Bonanza. I go kill you! I am kill you! My eyes grew wide and my mouth dropped open. I could feel the veins sticking out of your neck. You threw your arms up in the air and you lunged forward. The young woman stepped back, scared of what this woman in an apron and Velcro rollers was going to do next. She slammed the door shut. You came home and cried. I cried too, frightened by this bold, caring side of you I'd never seen. But I also felt a warmth covering me like a blanket. Oma, this was the first time I really saw you and heard your voice. The next week, the neighbor moved out and took her dog. You asked what the for rent sign meant. When I told you, you smiled and said, 보라, 결국은 우리가 무서워서 도망갔구나. See? They were afraid of us, so they ran away. You pointed to the empty apartment and smiled, taking full credit for the move. In my 8-year-old mind, you were amazing. And you still are.